Welcome to Tower 35 Season 3 guide, and there is still no update confirmation, but I did make a video about when it can be and stuff, so make sure you check it out. But for now, let's begin. So this entire tower has in total 30 floors, and it is an actual kind of a hard one. First floor is pretty much hard, okay? You should rather go for weakening or something, but I gone for food reserves. You have to take it very slow and steady in order to actually complete the entire floor. Once that's done, you're gonna take the enchantment point and then make your way to the next floor. Over here, I would say it is pretty much easy to just, complete the entire floor. There is nothing that much, hard about this, but yes, in this floor, yeah, spiders, then skeletons, so I should not tell that much about it, but then you're gonna take as temporary weapon, which is the sword, and the enchantments will be Sharpness and the Echo enchantment on this sword, which is kind of a good one to last me. So over here, it's also an easy one. Just don't get in the hands of the endermite, which traps you, or you might be dealt from some damage. Once that's done, you're gonna take the Heartstealer, which is actually a great weapon to use to last me. I mean, Soul Knife can be a great one too, but Heartstealer is a lot more better as it gives you heal. Plus, it gives you something better, which is the bee, which gonna be a complete new ally and new damage and a tank source for you. So go for Busy Bee and Rampaging enchantment on this entire weapon. And then this floor is also an easy one to ask me. There's nothing that much complicated about this, so you might be just completing this entire floor very easily. Once this floor is completed, you can just get yourself the enchantment point and make your way to the next floor, where the traps is gonna be one of the biggest problem you might face, and the mobs can be taken out very easily than you think. So you just need to make sure you get the key very slow and steady without getting dealt by any damage, and make sure you don't get sniped by those illagers or pillagers, or it might get a huge problem. But once you clear that, you're gonna take the snow armor as the temporary armor, as that armor doesn't have great enchantments and not reliable, so you can rather go for this armor. But you're gonna take the Snowball, then Frenzied, and you really don't need to go for Fire Trail, but you can go for it as I did. Over here, just get yourself on the second platform, and from there try to snipe as many of the mobs as possible, like the armored pillagers, illagers, and zombies and stuff. Get rid of them as many as possible. Then stay at one place and keep attacking the mobs, and activate your health potion when you need it. I mean, once you complete that, take the Piglin armor, which is going to be such a great one. So you go for potion barrel, Snowball enchantment, and then you can rather go for, if you are low on the arrows, you should rather go for the recycler, or acrobat is great too. Over here, the wind illagers is the only problem. Get rid of them and then you're safe. Then you're gonna take the Cog Crossbow, which is gonna be the best crossbow ever in this entire tower. So weakening, Ricochet, and Infinity is gonna be the enchantment you're gonna go for. But I would say keep the middle slot, empty. Once that is done, you're gonna make your way to the next floor, where you just need to get a lot of mobs get killed off as fast as possible. Cog Crossbow can do that very well actually, so you just need to rely on that, and you should activate the potion barrel and just get rid of as many mobs as possible, which you can do. And then take the harvester, and you're gonna be alright, making your way to the merchant floor, where you're gonna Uniquesmith your one and only Cog Crossbow to the pride of the Piglins, which is gonna be in such a powerful crossbow to last me. It deals insane damage. It has such it needs charged arrows, but it's fine, okay? It's corrupted cauldron, which is easy. You just don't have to just stay on one place, or you might get killed off. So activate potion barrel when you're really low on health, or don't. and get rid of as many of the normal mobs instead of the slimes, the purple slimes. And if you do that correctly, you're gonna be alright. I am gonna post the entire full gameplay of it too, so you can check it out later on. But then you're gonna take the Harpoon cross quivers, which is gonna be great. I almost said crossbow, but it's fine. Over here, get rid of that plant spawning mob, and then once that's done, you're just gonna activate your one and only quiver, and then just take out as many mobs as possible. Once that is done, you're gonna take the mace as a temporary weapon, which is gonna be an also great one to use as Void Strike tier 2, or you can go for Void Strike tier 1 and Thundering tier 1, which is gonna be alright. Over here, get rid of the poisonous mobs just at the beginning. To get rid of the slimes, you have to use your one and only harvester, as that's the only way for you to do it. So don't ignore those poison arrow skeletons. So just get rid of them as soon as possible, then take out all of those slime, and at the final point you can go for that big thing, taking out with the quivers, and then take the enchantment point. Next floors is also an easy one. Necromancer and the brutes can be the only threats you could feel, so taking them out on the first place will make the entire floor a lot easier than you can think of. So once you do that, you're gonna be alright. This armor might get a little bit not that much tanky anymore, you will be losing your health a lot more faster than before. So just because of that reason, I would say chill and see what happens, because you cannot just do so many things at the same time. So over here, creepers is gonna be a huge threat for you, so get rid of the creepers as soon as possible, and the pillagers is gonna be also a big problem, as they can deal a lot of damage to you. Once that's done, take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. Over here, creepers, just get rid of them and don't get yourself falling into that water pot. And Isolager, Witch, Ravager spawns over here, but to get rid of a lot of wither skeletons in the second wave, you can just use your harvester and you're gonna be alright. Then take the enchantment point, next floor, don't fall in the lava as first tip, and then take out the potion throwing piglins, and then yeah, just keep moving. Okay, don't settle on one place or you might get yourself killed. Then take the one and only reinforced mail, which is actually great tank armor, and it has great enchantments to use. So just because of that reason, I would say go for reinforced mail. And the enchantments you're gonna go for will be the potion barrier enchantment, then acrobat and chilling enchantment, which will make it a lot more better than you could ever think of about this entire weapon, to last me. So once you can do that, this floor's also a really easy one. The only threats I can see is the potion throwing piglins, and I guess wither skeletons, which are not in that much of it's not an ambush kind of one, so you just need to don't hesitate about that. And now take the soul knife as a temporary weapon with the weakening enchantment, ambush enchantment, and critical hit tier 3 to last me, which will be a lot more better thing to do actually. So then you're gonna make your way to the merchant floor, guildsmithing your pride of the piglin's bow or crossbow, and if you get a good enchantment like multi-shot, it's such a great weapon, you will be melting stuff. After that, it's the Tempest Golem boss fight, which seems a hard one, but it is really easy. It all takes is patience. So at the beginning, you're gonna see 2 of the Skull Golems attacking you. Every time Skull Golems are spawned, you just need to make your way to the spawn point, get rid of them, and then use the TNT in the part of the pillar ambush and do that. Once that's done, it's gonna go in no attacking mode where you can attack it, deal as much damage as possible, repeat the process again and again till you completely destroy all of these mobs, as it's the best way for you to do it, and which is gonna help you out the most in clearing this entire boss fight. It may take like 9 or 10 minutes for you, but stay calm, don't go near the hand part of this Tempest Golem or its hand's gonna be damaging you, which is gonna be a huge problem for you. So dodge those shockwaves, then all of the school golem things I told you, and don't go near its hand while you're standing in that portion, or you might be getting dealt with that. And once that's done, you're gonna take the best weapon in this entire tower, which will be the Obsidian Claymore, which with Void Strike tier 3, Shockwave tier 3, and then keep the first slot empty, as you will need to use the pain cycle at the final floor. Okay, not right now, just at the final floor. Over here, take the better harvester, replacing your old harvester, which is going to be a better choice. Over here, witches and slimes are the only threats, so you have to use your harvester as much as possible to just melt everything up, whatever comes in your way. Then take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. Creepers and the minecarts is the possible big threat you could feel. And in the mid, a lot of stuff spawns, so just get rid of it using whatever you can. Then making your way to the next floor, as just for a floor, you're gonna take the golem kit as your tank source. You're gonna take that, or you don't, it's fine, depends on you. Just get rid of the Vorth, creepers and enchanters, and you're gonna be alright, completing the entire floor. Once you do that, make your way to the next floor, taking the enchantment point. Once that's done, it's gonna be an easy one, making your way to the next floor, as this floor doesn't have any kind of big threats to ask me. You can just slow and steady get rid of every single mob you could find, and then you're gonna be alright. Make your way to the next floor. But here, take the lightning rod in replacement of the iron golem, as you need it. And lightning rod can deal a lot of damage actually to last me, as it's a great weapon to use. This floor is also a very easy one to last me. It doesn't have any kind of big difficulties, or you just need to take out a bunch of creepers and you're gonna be alright. Then make your way to the next floor, where you're gonna see the Soul Hunter crossbow, which is a great crossbow to use actually, and the soul knife with good enchantments. But no, you don't take any of that. Instead, you're gonna take the Gong of Weakening in replacement of the Harpoon Quivers, which is gonna be a lot more better choice. Just keep watching, you will be melting the boss at the final boss fight. So then this floor, easy one. Just don't get yourself stuck in any of the spider webs, and avoid creepers or kill them before they are exploding on you. So once you do that, again, it's an easy one. This floor 27 is also a very easy one, as higher we getting, easier the floors are getting. That's the basic entire logic about this tower. Floor 28, that's a pretty much tough one, so you just need to take out the shulker boxes as soon as possible. The shulkers, you just need to get them as fast as possible. Once that's done and the other mobs are destroyed or killed, then proceed to do the pillar ambush, and then once that's done, you can just slow and steady make your way to the next floor. Then merchant floor comes over here in the clutch, where you're gonna power smith your obsidian claymore or pride of the piglin crossbow. Both of them are great. You can just use any of it. You'll be having a lot of enchantment points, so you're gonna spend them all on pain cycle completely. And if any enchantment points are actually in spare, you can just use it on anything you like over here. So the final boss is the redstone monstrosity, and you can just take it out very easily. You just have to activate your Gong of Weakening. Then after you activate your Gong of Weakening, you can use your harvester, then the lightning rod, and spam every single one of your arrows and keep attacking it, as you'll be dealing so much damage on your 5th attack. And then you're gonna be taking out the entire boss, and in case if those redstone blocks or whatever tries to kill you, you're gonna be alright. And then just like that, you just completed the entire tower. So make sure that subscribe button, comment down below if you have any questions. I'm always answering your questions, and share this video with your friends, as it helps me out a ton. And if you made it till here, I really appreciate your time, and check this video out. I know you will enjoy it and you would like to know about that. So I'll meet you in the next one.